Hey Epic Readers, I'm Jesse from the YouTube channel Jesse the Reader, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Epic Adaptations, the series here on Epic Reads where I keep you in the know on all the recent YA book to movie and book to TV adaptation news. We have an overload of book adaptation news to talk about today, which makes me want to do a happy dance, but I'll save you the cringe. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. First up, we have quite a few books that have been snatched up to be adapted, so let's go over those first. First up, we have The Inheritance Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, a book that is set to be released on September 1st and has been picked up by Amazon Studios to be turned into a streaming series. The story centers around a billionaire that's passed away and a girl that receives his fortune, a girl that he has never met. Not only are the relatives of the billionaire confused by this, but the whole world is invested in this story and trying to figure out why he left all his money to this random girl. Can I have a random billionaire that I don't know leave me all their money? That way I can adapt all my favorite books into proper adaptations. Please, pretty please. Next up, the book Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson has been picked up by Warner Horizon in hopes of it being turned into a movie. This story follows our main character Jade as she does everything she can to chase down success. We see Jade's experience of being black and attending an all-white school, and as the story unravels, we see all the hard work she's putting in despite all the obstacles that are before her, and how she ends up defining the idea of success. This has been on my wish list for far too long, and now that it's being adapted into a movie, I need to pick it up and read it ASAP. It's gotta happen. Next up, the book The Girls Ive Been by Tess Sharp, a book that's coming out on January 26, 2021. Can it be 2021 already? I'm done with 2020. The book has been picked up by Netflix, aka the home for book adaptations. It's like the kingdom of book adaptations at this point. It's already got a massive star attached to it, and that's Stranger Things' own Millie Bobby Brown, and it's being produced by another megastar, and that is Jason Bateman. Two big stars attached to this project. It's gonna be a banger. The book delivers major thriller vibes, and we follow our main character Nora, who is a con artist, who ends up having to use her skills when her girlfriend and ex-boyfriend end up being involved in a hostage scenario at a bank. And Nora's gonna have to use her skills to save their butts. The book doesn't have a cover yet, but it sounds excellent, and I can see how it's gonna translate well by the description alone. Next up, the novel Castor by Elise Chapman has been picked up by Paramount Pictures in hopes of turning it into a movie. This is the first time that I'm hearing about Castor, but I am intrigued. It has jumped right onto my TBR pile. The story follows Asa Wu, who has magical abilities, but also knows that it's illegal to use magic. And it comes with a price when used. It's even what got her sister Shire killed. But the tea house that has been in her family for centuries is in danger, and magic might be the only way for her to save it. But as I've already pointed out, magic equals danger. I love books like this when there's magic, but there are restrictions, because we obviously know that at some point our characters are gonna have to use magic, and it's gonna get messy. The messier the better, in my opinion. Next, They Wish They Were Us has been picked up by 50/50 Films in hopes of it being turned into a TV series. The show will star Sydney Sweeney, who starred in HBO's Euphoria. The story follows Jill, who is doing everything that she can to uncover the mystery behind her best friend's death. It has major dark academia vibes going for it, and it's sure to be dark and gritty and bring in lots of drama. I must admit, I'm here for the drama. Those are all the books that have been picked up recently to be adapted, and that is so many. We've got potentially 5 adaptations to look forward to. I call that a success. Let's all cross our fingers and toes in hopes that they end up being made. Next up, we have some updates for some adaptations that are for sure happening. First up, for Tiny Pretty Things, which is being adapted by Netflix. We don't have an official release date yet, but we have an official release month, which is better than nothing, I suppose. The show is going to be dropped in October. So come October, when we've all watched the show, we'll be dancing around our rooms in excitement. Not only did we get a release month, but we also got a new cover for the book, which kind of gives us a little peek as to what the show is going to look like. A little peekaboo, if you will. The show follows an elite ballet academy and all the happenings that go on there, both when they're performing and when they're off stage. I feel like we'll for sure be getting a trailer for this soon, so get ready. Next up, we have an update on the adaptation for One of Us is Lying. I talked in an episode a while back how they had shot a pilot episode in hopes that it would be picked up for a full series, and guess what? We got that full series order. One One of Us is Lying is officially going to be turned into a series for the streaming service Peacock. The show is going to be 8 episodes long, and here's a peek at what the cast looks like. They're going to be the ones bringing the iconic characters to life. This story follows a group of kids who all end up in detention together. When the unthinkable happens, that being a student dying, they all end up being roped into the investigation. It's a super engaging story and will keep you on your toes as you read it. Finally, we have an adaptation that has dropped and is full on ready for streaming, and that is Chemical Hearts. This is the adaptation for the book Our Chemical Hearts, and it's available for streaming now on Amazon Prime. It's a story about a boy who is a hopeless romantic, and he has been patiently waiting for his shot at love. When Grace walks into his life, he knows that everything is about to change. That's all the epic adaptation news I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. It was kind of an overload of information, but we made it. We did it. And now it's time for us to go read those books that are being adapted. That way we're fully prepared when the adaptations drop. You guys should let me know down below in the comments all your thoughts on the things that I discussed in today's episode. What adaptation are you most looking forward to? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next month with another episode of Epic Adaptations.